What's going on, boys? So in this video, it's a little bit different, okay? I'm gonna go and really dive in just a little bit onto what it is I eat. How do I calculate my TDEE, especially when I'm a 9 to 5 worker, at my desk all the time, but I do work out, okay, 4 days a week and about 8 hours a week. So how do I calculate all those numbers? Because there's a lot of misconceptions out here, and we're gonna get you with 6-pack ripped abs, okay? This is how I do it and maintain it year round. So stay tuned and we're gonna get right into it. What's going on, boys? So this is a little different type of video. I wanted to show you guys how to calculate your TDEE. Okay, a little bit of education here for y'all. I'm sure some of you have seen this before, but I kind of want to go through my breakdown, how this works. And there's a lot of misconceptions out here as well, especially if you're a corporate worker, 9 to 5, who has a desk job, but you're trying to wonder what your calories should be. I'm going to tell you exactly what it should be, okay? So we're going to go through my calculations real quick and go from there. So first thing is, I'm a male. Well, before that, download a TDEE calculator or go online somewhere and just TDE Calculator. They're all about the same, okay? This is just an app I have. You can see right here. It's called TDEE, just like that, see? So hit that. Male, I'm 28 years old. Okay, I'm 6'2", so put your height in here. Weight, right now I'm 200 pounds. And this is the interesting part. This is where I think a lot of us get tripped up on, because if you're working a desk job, that's gonna be sedentary, right? Work a desk job. And then how do you calculate the workouts that you do in between? Well, that's where I asked ChatGPT, but also, in addition to that, I've done research on my physical training book. I've done it on Google Forms and whatnot. So in here, you just ask what my TDEE activity be if I have a desk job but work out 8 hours a week. So typically it's saying that you would be sedentary, pretty much. But based on this, I'm gonna be under the moderately active category. And then when you click here, back on the app, it's gonna say moderately active, 4 to 5 days a week. And there you go. Body percentage fat, 14. So guys, if you're working out at least 4 days a week, at least 4 hours a week, I would put you between lightly active and moderately active. In fact, you could even run both numbers and then take the interpolation of that. So you add both up, the number you get, and then divide by 2. So it just kind of depends on your situation. But I'm gonna hit calculate. Right now, about 14% body fat. It says that my BMI is overweight. That doesn't really matter if you have muscle, okay? So this isn't taking an effect of that, because a normal guy at 6'2" is probably supposed to weigh, 165, 170 pounds. But when you have muscle on there, it's gonna add an additional 10, 20, 30 pounds. So there it is. TDEE, for me, says that it's 3185. Now, that is if you want to just maintain maintenance calories. You don't want to gain weight or lose weight. This is the calculation it's coming up with. Now, if you wanted to lose some weight or add some weight, this is actually great right here. Subtract 200 to 500 calories. I would start small, so start at like 200. So let's say the moderately active. I know it's 3185. You can just round it to 3200. Okay, I like round numbers. So 3200 minus 200 would be about 3,000 calories. Right now, I'm running about 2,900 calories. So I'm right in the middle between 2 and 500. And I'll show you that in a second. But the next tab is the macro splits. So because we're running 2,900 calories, we can change things up. Now, I've done keto, and I'm sure a lot of you guys, I probably tried it and whatnot. Look at the issue with the keto, though. The carbs are so low that you're not getting enough fiber, and that's going to mess you up in the bathroom. Oh, yeah. So have fun with that. So you make sure you're getting your fiber supplements in if you're really trying to hit the keto. The zone is pretty good. Also a 40-40, 20 is going to help you out as well. And so currently right now, though, I'm really trying to hit a lot of carbs, protein. Like the protein doesn't need to be 290 grams. That's kind of a lot. So typically I would just come down like so. And look at that. So we're over 300 grams of carbs, 250 and like 64. And so when you come over to what I'm eating right now, I'll show you guys the micronutrients. My fats, 73 grams at 22%. Carbs are at 305.6 at 42%. And protein is 266.9 at 36%. So you can see the carbs are really overtaking right now. But that's because I really want to fill up my glycogen stores. So as you can see, I skip breakfast. Okay, I intermittent fast all the way till lunch. And then I only eat within like a 6 to 8 hour window, just depending. For lunch, this is what I had. You can see I had 2 of those protein premier shakes. Typically have a banana and oatmeal like during a pre-workout, about an hour to hour and a half beforehand. Some carrots. I had some lightly breaded chicken strips, some black chicken tenders. Okay, that's from Tyson. If you click on it, you can see it's, Tyson right there at the top. And you just weigh this out. Look at that, 33.3 grams of protein for 5 grams of fat. Insane. This is great. Pair that with a little bit of, no sugar-free, or I guess it's no sugar added ketchup. That's amazing. Now, for the side, I ended up doing Velveeta's mac and cheese, which I know some people are like, oh, it's not homemade. Well, no, I don't have time. Like, when you guys are hustling and stuff and you don't have a lot of time, and I know a lot of you guys don't have a lot of time working 9 to 5 corporate jobs, and you don't have a lot of money. I mean, that's not true. You probably have a lot of money because you're working a really good job, but you don't have a lot of time extra to be goofing off, doing the other day, I did 4 hours of cooking this homemade stuff. And I mean, it was good, tasted all right, but I just don't have that kind of time. I'm hustling on other things. I know you guys are too. So that's what I did. And all this is designed to make it extremely easy for you. So we did that. And then the Quest Crispy Cookies and Cream. This is a bar that's actually really good. Check it out. 18 grams of protein, 23 grams of carbs, and only 6 fat. It literally tastes like a candy bar. So if you haven't had one of those, you're missing out. Take your yogurt. All right, so I just have a yogurt. This one's great. Only 90 calories and has about 15 grams of protein in it. For dinner, doing protein pancakes, 2% milk, and then I like to throw in eggs. So I know that's like, oh, it's already done. You just throw in the water. I don't find that that's the best tasting. Plus, I want to have a little bit more protein in there, so I'll hit it with some milk and an egg in the batter. Then we'll go ahead and put in 2 slices of bread, wheat. Okay, that's going to it has a lower glycemic index. This really helps if you're like a pre-diabetic or whatnot. It's not going to spike that as high. It's going to be overall healthier. And guys, if you think that, oh, well, I don't like to eat that because it tastes different, you will adapt. Okay, believe me. I didn't like wheat bread either, and then I started eating it, and it actually tastes better than white bread in a lot of cases. So keep that in mind. Then I'll do a Welch fruit snack only because I have them. I'm trying to eat them up, but it fits in the puzzle here. I call this a puzzle. How are you going to fit everything? As you can see, we're only 20 calories over. And even that, I'm still in range. So it's actually really great. And then I have some popcorn. Okay. So that's about it. This is literally my meal I had yesterday, and I'm copying it for today. So yeah, that's just a little bit on how to calculate your TDEE. Notice I'm not indicating what I did for workouts in here because it's already calculated in the calculation here. So there's no reason to go in here and change everything for that. Now you can track it and to have it, and whatnot, but you don't have to do that. So anyway, boys, just wanted to show you a little bit of that. And in a world full of fakeness and deception, keep dominating your realities. I'll see you in the next video.